What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Roleplaying Unlimited presents Open Table Tuesday Dungeons & Dragons. I, of course, am your host, Tragically HP, coming to you live from the 100th Meridian, where those Great Plains begin, somewhere thereabouts, wherever the Vegas-Henderson borderline of that 100th Meridian may be like askew by several hundred miles, but it's figurative. It's figurative, friends. It's always a pleasure to see you here, especially for an open table D&D game, and not just an open table D&D game, the open table D&D game. This is where it all started for Roleplaying Unlimited, at least in 2023. Open Table Tuesday kicked off back in early January, and since then our community has just exploded in the best way possible. So many new friends, so many new tables, so many new adventures. And we're going to continue with another one of those tonight. Session 16 incoming, right where we left off in the heat of a long rest. The most epic cliffhanger that we could have possibly hoped for. Our characters got some sleep. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the show.
Good evening.
Howdy, Snake.
Hey.
Yo.
Hey.
Hey. A long rest. I know Don is, he is green with envy. Well, what are we, planning on here? We did just lose a Silatem who was standing right here. He has been whisked away back to the private PC bunk back on the Dragon Lotus. He is in much need of seemingly another long rest out of game after just getting one in game. So we have lost one of our wizard characters here, but we do still have our Tortle Monk, our Elven Ranger, our badass motherfucker Artificer, this guy who will rip your arms off quicker than a frickin' Wookiee, this handsome dude who's getting all kinds of play. You can see the tip of the tongue and the snout of the person in the frame with him. It's just a good time going on there for Amphith. It was a good fishing day, so the village was very pleased at your performance. And Tariq, which I think I finally found some frames that will work better for you. I just have to purchase the pack, which of course means going back to find it and all that good stuff. But for now, this is our party. And just a brief recap from last time around. First off, let me do this just for completion's sake. Fun fact, 6606, we were playing Star Wars What If, still back in the Episode 1 era. That's how long Roleplaying Unlimited has been doing this on a weekly basis. But right here, a short while ago, stood a portal leading to some nefarious realm wherein all kinds of rift swine, nasty buggas, were spilling through into this area, and for the most part our characters kind of bottlenecked right here, using this little section so that our ranged characters could launch many a shocking volley into the room here and neutralizing the rift swine as best as possible. We did still have a pretty epic combat, especially when some spiritual undead figures, arcane-based it would seem, based on the magic they were slinging, came out through this locked door and joined the combat. First they were attacking some of the rift swine and your party, and then eventually they just started attacking your party once the rift swine were eliminated with the destruction of the portal, or the dispelling of the portal, I should say. After the combat was concluded, we did determine, okay, well, up here is the other side of the locked door, leading back to the very first area we were in here, where we fought some living elementals. That was all kinds of fun. further down here is another door leading somewhere we did not quite figure out. Otherwise, it does appear that potential dead end or maybe one more small chamber over down here. And then, of course, the locked room right here where the spirits came from. And just as another final refresher here, all the way back here is where we shall proceed when the time comes to exit this level and head back the way we came, if we do not find a way forward on this map, which has got to be possible at some point. It can't just keep going and going, or can it? So what's happening, friends? What are we thinking?
I'm still seeing the load screen map. Did you send us the map?
I'm seeing the map.
It's like, I hope I didn't just rant through all of that and nobody saw a thing.
Oh, I was watching you on Twitch on my phone, but I just see the regular map. I don't see the actual map.
I've got it.
It looks like you are not in the Roll20 page with us, buddy.
I was. I'm doing it again.
Are you on the Monday, Wednesday page? Because you want to be on the Tuesday, Thursday page.
No, because my character was on there. I saw it. All right, now
there we go. Now I see you. And then how about now?
Is perfect.
Yes! That's what we're talking about. And hope you're all doing well out there in Twitchland and Streamland. Thanks for the double-digit viewer count tonight. Let's see if we can push that even higher and see if there's some hidden rewards if we happen to trigger. What's that thing called? The hype train. The hype train! So yeah. 2 locked doors on the east side, another on the west side leading back to a place we've already been. And then there is this kind of maybe unsolved area where once the Vorpal axe was retrieved from this dais, if you're seeing anything at all, if you're not, you're going to need to be watching the Twitch feed because it's showing the Explorer mode from all the characters, which hopefully you should still have that at least grayed out on your respective maps. But upon retrieving that axe, it caused an entire section of a wall to descend into this passageway here, blocking off any further progress to speak of.
I think we head down. Everybody.
Should we go to these locked doors, or should we avoid the locked doors? Being since what happened last time, we tried to get through a door that was locked.
Well, the rabbit was telling me about what happened last time you did that, and pretty much given how you guys almost got completely erased by that thing, I'd avoid any more locked doors.
I wouldn't mind playing with it again. It was fun.
Yeah, I should have to open the door eventually.
We can't just avoid every locked door because one locked door had something bad behind it.
I would agree. But there was no doors going south.
Yes, there is. There's this door, there's another door to the south, and there's a passageway to the south.
I can't even remember what or where I am, so I'm good with whichever direction.
Let's just open this door right next to where we are then.
Sounds good to me. We should... Who can check that kind of stuff?
I can definitely check it. I just don't have necessarily the best skills for it.
You were told no.
Well, if you guys end up blowing
Fired.
yourselves up, it's not my fault.
I don't
Just-
think we have anybody that can detect magic, do we?
I have danger sense.
Just don't pee on it.
I'm a machine. I can't pee. You organics are weird.
I peed on it last time.
You what? Why?
We don't
Why
have
would
a
you-
rogue or any kind of magic user, so we're just gonna have to try to open it.
Why would you pee on a door? What?
I tried biting it and it didn't work.
You put your mouth on it and then you peed on it?
It's better than the other way around.
That's
This
true.
is
Actually-
true, but still, what the hell?
It was electric.
Oh, great. Oh, great. I'm surrounded by crazies.
All right, where are we going, guys?
Try to open the door.
Well, somebody has discovered that it is locked. So, we do know that much at least.
Have an axe.
Oh, wait, that's Wednesday.
Does anybody know how to use those tools to unlock things?
I do, but I don't have a thief's. I don't have the kit.
We could always break the door down.
I could try to shoot it, yeah. Out of the way.
Vorpal axe might do some damage to it.
I'm gonna shoot the door. From back here. Alright, I'm gonna make a move to try to shoot the door.
Alright.
How'd I do?
1549. 1 second. Well, we're gonna play like that.
Oh boy!
Number one is good.
Do I? Yeah, the door is just gone. A farm just apparently disintegrated this this door.
All right, Armor, I'll
Yes.
follow you in.
That's certainly one way to do it.
BAM!
It's like some further evidence of collapsed passages right here. There was a hallway that once led a bit north, but it is collapsed. Perhaps this way will lead around. Yeah, Tariq sees
Ella.
passage heading straight north to a dead end, but a possible way through on the west side of the wall. Theron takes the lead, and we're coming up around the ninth stretch, and we've got Theron in the lead, followed by Farm the Hunter. God, I do not miss that at all. I used to hear that a gazillion times a day. And looks like we have
One more.
found the Alchemist's Lab. Everything in here is covered in dust and cobwebs and bits of grime in some places from where water has dripped down from the ceiling. So not everything is perhaps usable, but this is still potentially a very valuable trove. Unfortunately, everything on the bookshelf here is... It appears that that was the primary excavation point for whoever was in here and had to get out in a hurry while this place was coming down around them, because half the books are just missing and the other half are completely waterlogged. And Valtheris, to answer your question, that is going to be number 9. Number 9.
I'm just looking around.
I did not work at a racetrack, but I did work at a sports book here in Vegas in the casinos, and for the last 3 years that I was there, I was exclusively working the horse races side of things, so it definitely got a bit much.
I'm checking out the things on the table over here under me, seeing if anything smells delicious.
Oh boy, well, I suppose delicious is a subjective term. I just need to check one thing out here. Damn, juggling nonsense of Gargader. Fruity. I got you set there, Val. It's just not called Val. It's called Adojai Shrast. It's the top character sheet. Well, the alchemist's mortars and pestles and vials are still intact here, and while the exterior does not look very pleasant to I suppose anybody who is not Arm Ripper, possibly Theron. I don't want to assume. The color coordinations that you see here on the map itself are indeed intact. So if you want to sample some yellow, some green, some orange, or some blue, or do some mixing of concoctions, this might be Arm Ripper's day to play barkeep. Sniffing the air, taking the veil down. Ooh, sticking his tongue out.
Are they sealed or are they just open?
What are they? The glass vials?
Yeah.
They are sealed. They've got the tubes that connect them together, so it's a contained system.
So it's not something we could like take. It's something that's because it's so big.
You can take it. You'll just have to disassemble it, essentially. If whoever's got skill in alchemy or apothecary or what have you, if anybody, would certainly be most skilled in that respect.
If there's any writing on anything, I should be able to read any of it.
Reading, writing.
I'm not reading that. It's bright cursed.
This is cursed. That is cursed.
You go to read it, and suddenly it's like you just can't stop seeing the Rickroll forever.
Oh God.
All right, I think we each take a color and drink it.
So is there a language that this is in, if there is any writing?
Not it. There is a note that is still intact here on the table that has some writing on it that does describe the apparently there were 3 guys that were working in here, or 3 people. It doesn't really identify much beyond that, but they were apparently working on what they call the super potion, and they're trying to combine elements of the potions that they deem to be the top potions, like the potion of heroism, the potion of invisibility, and the superior healing potion.
Oh, would we recognize that because we've seen that one before?
I don't know if you've seen the superior healing, but it is the shade of orange one right here. I know you guys have seen healing and greater healing, and then there's the other two that are beyond that. Oops, that's wrong.
I'm just gonna say right now that if we're all gonna do a color each, then Captain Piss should drink the yellow one. I mean orange, whatever it is. They all look the same to me, all those colors. Blech.
So somebody has teleported into a rather awkward position here. I think maybe for the first time here in the Tuesday crew. And yeah, the location that they have appeared from on Monday nights is certainly a lot more hostile than this one, at least at the time being. But little Fairy is stuck behind the bookshelf here in the what used to be a secret passage leading from this chamber back to this chamber.
Well, I'll draw my sword like, "Ah, we have a threat.
What are you talking about, a threat? Besides, I can't even see anything. I'm not attached to my character sheet yet.
Do I need to remove the bookshelf to help you out, little guy?
Besides, you've seen me. I helped you fight the big dragon thing.
Yes, you did. I was waiting for you to come in here and figure out these potions.
I hear a squeaky voice. Where's that coming from? Who dares? Who dares hide from a farm
I
dog?
guess I can wait. I was just gonna go ahead and drink it, but I'll wait.
Oh, I see it now.
Sounds like it's from behind those bookshelves back there.
Maybe I should blow up the shelf and get it out of the way.
Oh, hold on. Aren't you small enough to just get out of there yourself?
I think so. Hold on a second. Let me check.
Yeah, unless you can shrink down to like Tinkerbell size, there's not a gap small enough for you to get to. This bookshelf was placed in its position to create a nice barrier for this little secret passage here that's kind of irrelevant now. But yeah, it is kind of a interesting place to just suddenly appear in the pitch black like, well, yeah, if we're gonna 28 for 10 on the rotting, moldy bookshelf, then all of a sudden a splinter of wood sprays into this little alcove, and Twinkleberry is greeted to this lovely visage.
Actually, I was using the wrong voice, but you know, that's really why you didn't recognize who I was.
All right, that was
I was
cool.
using my goblin voice instead of my pixie voice.
Oh,
Hey,
this one.
Joe.
Do you do all radio shows or something? Is that why you have multiple voices?
It's a fairy thing. I'll fill you in at another time.
All right, cool.
Well, that's one way to get them out of there.
Well, to shortcut the tasting potions part of it anyway, since I know we did kind of begin in a little respect, what we are able to determine is that these potions have long since passed their expiration date, largely because they were never completed and their enchantments finalized.
Also known as, if anyone drinks the potions, they're going to be puking until they explode, basically, huh?
You don't want to chug them for sure. Having a little taste of it is not too harmful in the long run.
Nope.
Alright, Armor, bring it
Right.
up.
I licked the blue. I saw a fairy.
Yes, is the hole large enough for me to fit through now?
Yes.
Oh wait, I thought that was a side effect.
The hole's probably large enough to drive a semi-truck through at this point.
Oh, jeez. All of a sudden, Optimus Prime appears. Hello.
Optimus Prime.
It's been some time apart. Pleasure to
Yes,
see
it
you.
has. Indeed.
Let me just say, I'm,
Again, my friends, it's been
I'm
way
digging
too
the
long
RP
since last
from
I've seen
everybody
you.
here. Very nice.
All right, should we keep heading north?
If anybody wants alchemist tools, there is certainly use in the set here. And additionally, we do have some focusing crystals right here. None of them are worth more than 10 gold pieces each, but if anybody is playing a caster type character who uses a magical focus, one of these crystals can certainly suffice in that respect.
I didn't see anything to the north of us. Just a blank corridor. Maybe there's something up there, like a secret door or something, but I wouldn't know.
Maybe I can shoot it out of the way.
Looks like that.
Let me move.
Yes, get out of the way. I'm gonna blow it open.
All right, then let's head south. It looks like the tunnel caved in.
All right, get clear. Get back. Get back. Get back. Everyone back.
Get back, Loretta. Back.
Let's see what happens.
Well, it's the same effect as when you fling an Eldritch Blast into any stone wall. Doesn't seem like this wall has any give to it.
Boring. Just a wall. Bleh. Boo.
Get that out of your system, laddie.
True. At least it's not a mimic. Oh god. My king's this
It is the
Right.
wall from Final Fantasy IV, however, that begins closing in on both sides, and we're going to need the twins to turn themselves to stone and sacrifice.
Oh jeez.
Oh no!
Big note to that room.
So we go south, or we can. When you took the armor, when you took the axe out, and the wall dropped, did you try to put the axe back to see if the wall would go up?
Yes, I did, and we tried wedging the wall, and we tried destroying the wall unsuccessfully.
Yeah, I knew we couldn't move it. It was solid. It was solid rock.
I'm still in here stuffing shiny things.
You're what now?
I'm putting shiny things in the bag. I don't know what they do, but I'm still stuffing because nobody else wanted them.
Ah, okay.
Get them crystals. That's 60 gold pieces worth of crystals.
Freezing.
I was just gonna make a really sharp back scratcher.
Hey, that'll work too.
Yes.
Well, this way I
I'm
don't
flattering
have to,
along behind them.
toss any money down. So, 1 second, as suddenly in front of Mr. Twinkleberry and behind Tariq appears another companion. This one is new to this group, but like many on board the Dragon Lotus, we have seen them before. Let me just make sure to link everything up correctly so Val can actually interact here with some competency.
Well, as he appears behind me, I would definitely bring my sword basically up to his throat, like, "Ah," before I realize who it is.
Damn it! Why do they keep
Stop
dropping them in so fucking inconveniently?
Stop doing that.
At least it's not being put in the wall. In the wall.
I like how half the party's just gruff as fuck tonight.
And the other's like,
You know, I mean, it is kind of tough being one of the few that is not rough of voice, but
I'm pretty happy. I'm over here licking potions and crystals.
yes,
I was
that
told
concerns
y'all
me
might need
greatly.
some assistance. As he kind of like Jack Sparrow's walks down the hallway.
I mean, that was earlier. We just slept, so I think we're fine.
I think I saw a movie with that guy in it once. Wait, you don't know what a movie is, do you?
And then Asilatema suddenly appears right before Tariq, and then he disappears before Tariq can respond.
Holy shit, what's going on?
What is going on with the transport
What?
system here?
Who's fucking up there on the ship?
Scotty, what are you doing up there?
And you hear
I need more power, Captain.
and you hear Nija in the background on the radio.
Nisha and Leela are fucking around in the engineering.
Arm
we're gonna play all kinds of jokes. Arm ripper
They just have to
Found
put a
another locked
tender in
door.
charge of the transporter.
Arm ripper
I
found
found a
the
locked door.
Yep, the other side of the door that leads back to the entry. It'll effectively be a shortcut to get back to the starting location if we so wish to unlock that.
Should we find the other locked door?
It's to the south.
Yes, it
Shall
do.
we go?
Would you like me to try picking the lock on this door?
Wasn't that the direction that the Draco Lich was in? Was south?
Yes, let's go back to the Dracolich.
Well, yes, but we
This
have
is
to
has-
go. We have to go out of here, and then south all the way through the previous area to get back to where the Dracolich was.
Yes, I need my cereal bowl back.
You're what now?
I was using the head as a cereal bowl.
Oh, I misheard definitely.
But it kept reforming and I kept losing my cereal bowl.
Well, the map is still yours to traverse as you will. All is clear, all is quiet. Hell, we could probably take another long rest here if we wanted to. Now that Evil Dawn is joined in from the catastrophe on Monday. I don't know how you got all your hit points back, but well on you.
I must have hit the long rest button by mistake.
What?
That's what I was trying to do.
I found another locked
But
door.
what now?
Let's see if we can get it open.
Good golly. Alrighty. One moment. We are gonna have a little fun here. First time Tuesday group is coming across this.
Ruh-roh.
Oh,
Alright.
that ain't a good sound.
We've got a full party of 8. So we're gonna do this. Everybody roll percentile, please. We're gonna randomize this.
Which one is that one again?
A D100.
Oh dear. Okay. Oh, there it is. I found the new toolbar.
78. That's a good year.
I'm using
99.
the new toolbar, and the layout's a little different.
Right. Yeah.
Kind of nice though.
Farmed, Dojai, Mythwolf. Bum, bum, bum,
Have I busted through this door yet?
bum. No.
No, something's happening.
I think I started with like 58 hit points or something like that.
Damn door.
And I know I use my
5,
enlarge.
6, 7. Somebody hasn't rolled percentile yet. Who am I missing? Looks like Sean. Nope. Yes, Sean.
Don't forget to roll, Sean. You gotta roll the thingy. You gotta roll the thingy.
Do it now.
Roll the dice. Roll the dice and then go to the orbital tool. No. Ask Tomas and roll the 100.
Paging Mr. Daly.
Yeah, sounds like he's not with us.
Uh-oh.
I'm here.
Oh, you do not forget to roll the 100 and then you need to go to get to ask Tomas.
Or to the chopper. Either one. There we go.
Yeah.
Go to the chopper to get to Mars. No.
Wow, we got a lot of these that are pretty close. Okay, so we're gonna do high to low. So that's gonna be J-Man teaming up with the Dawnmeister, the Megalodon, 78. And it looks like Mr. Daly will be joining the Dream Team. Alrighty. And if you think you know what I'm doing, you might just be right. Because those of you involved on Wednesday nights have done this a couple times. So that's Justin, Don, and Sean. Wow, how did that happen? All three of the OG RU crew right here ended up in group number 1. So group 2 is going to, in descending, we've got Val, we got Saz. Boom, boom, boom. We got Val, we got Saz, and we've got, that's a close one, it's Terry. Alright. And that just leaves group 3, which is of course going to have to be Blaze and Mythwolf. 2-man team. Alrighty. We've got a puzzle. A door puzzle. The door will not be opened short of solving said puzzle.
Smash it.
The door will not be broken without breaking said puzzle and making the door impossible to enter. So let's take a look-see here.
Are all the pieces there?
The pieces are here, and yes, that is an important disclaimer. While there is a timer on this, the timer is not completed by this time or doom. The timer is completed within this time limit and everybody gets a bonus. Whether we complete it in that time or not is completely cool. It's going to be completed eventually because it's just kind of a matter of elimination. But yes, once we get into this, make sure that when you're selecting the puzzle pieces themselves, do not be in such a hurry that you inadvertently delete one of them, i.e. hit the backspace button while you're selecting a token. That spelled doom for Wednesday a few weeks ago because it made it impossible to solve it under the timer, as when we got down to the final couple puzzles, it was very quickly realized, oh, shit, we're missing pieces. And yeah, that was just not good.
Is there any writing anywhere around the puzzle?
There is a simple script that says, solve the pieces for entry, but beware, you may not wish to. And without further ado, I'm going to give y'all a moment to look at this. Feel free to start clicking on certain pieces. The groups that you have been assigned to are going to determine which pieces you can select. If you can't select those pieces belong to a different group. And we're going to need to move these in Tetris style into these different boxes. Some of these will be able to be solved with certain combinations, but that may not necessarily be the correct solve. And since we are already underway, I will back off the mic here and just observe and set the timer to see if we achieve our bonus.
Do they rotate?
Pieces can be rotated.
How do you rotate them?
The same way you would rotate your character token. It has the little targeting reticle on the top, and you just kind of use that to spin the piece around.
It's Tetris. We have to play Tetris.
Remember the warning on the door. It said you may not wish to enter, so before we actually start fiddling around with the pieces, if you guys want to RP for a moment, before I start clicking on the timer, that's an option, because I don't want it to be like, oh, we were in such a hurry to solve the puzzle, we forgot we might not want to go in, and all of a sudden it's Ultra Dracolich time again. So, handle this as you will.
Let's Tetris Laddie.
It's a game where you have these like block things on the screen that drop down, and you have to like, rotate them and get them into it, like to form a solid line, up to 4 lines, and the more lines you get cleared off the bottom of the screen by filling them, the more points you get.
The hell are you talking about?
What this looks like? This looks like a game. You've never heard of course you haven't. You probably live in a tree or something.
I just kind of give you a disgusted look and go back to the puzzle.
I'm not sure why, but I can't seem to actually turn the piece.
Yeah, I can't turn them either.
The handle to turn it is very small. You might have to zoom in to see it.
Yeah, because it's just a tiny little blue dot. It's on the going to be like the
I found
side
it
of it.
now. Yes.
So it said we might not want to we may not want to go in here. That means we might not want to solve this.
We have several completed. Does any of them incorrect, or are they all right so far?
Yep, juggling. This is incorrect. This is somehow correct. Oh, now that we moved that piece out of the way, it's definitely not correct anymore. Just kidding. This is correct. Bottom center. Feel free to draw a little check mark on there using the drawing tool or whatever you so wish to do.
I think we got the one in the top right done. I think does this look right to you?
This is incorrect. This is still incorrect, so you may not want to have that checked off as correct.
So what about the one up here?
I'm checking them in the order that they came. Just bear with me, please.
All right.
This one is correct in the center.
So, guys, what's the alternative if we choose not to complete this puzzle?
Oh no, we're doing it.
This is incorrect.
No reason not to.
This is incorrect. So far, it's the two in the center, dead center and bottom center, that are correct. All others that we have attempted to solve are incorrect.
How do you delete your lines again?
Nope, I need this.
Be
Okay,
careful.
go to.
You're gonna have to drag around the line, and that may be how pieces are getting deleted, because you're gonna want to move those pieces out of the way first, because they're all on the same layer.
To get rid of your own drawn lines, you click on the brush in the toolbar, then click Clear Drawing. That will clear only the things that you've done.
Oh, nice.
Okay, there we go. I was worried it was going to clear everyone's.
Handy shortcut.
That's why I moved those boxes, sorry. Where were these other pieces? Sorry about that. I was afraid I was going to delete them all.
Yeah.
This one is incorrect.
I bet the colors have to match, huh?
No, the ones that were correct they don't match.
Oh, okay. So the ones without matching. Maybe one of every 3 color, maybe?
How about lower right now?
It looks like green, blue, red.
This is correct. This is correct.
That one's correct. The one that's not marked.
This is correct.
This is the closest I've ever been to being on Survivor.
You got the team challenge. Just hope we don't discover that something accidentally got deleted. It'll just put all the excitement to aww.
Can you flip them, or you can only rotate them?
They can only be rotated. If there is a flip option, don't use it, because I did not.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that.
How does one middle left look?
Let us see. We are looking at incorrect.
Ah.
Can Monday play Minesweeper? What are the chances that Star knows how to play? Yeah, I think Monday's now the only group at this point that hasn't played the lock puzzles. So far, it's been predominantly Wednesday, and now for the first time Tuesday. Don't know if Monday will get these, or if I'm going to try to find some kind of... I definitely want to find new puzzles, because eventually these are just going to get to the point where they're just too easy to solve, because we've done them so many times, and there's only so many combinations. Let's see. The center left is incorrect. The top left is correct.
Ha! We got that one.
Ha! I did that.
Nice! And then Blaze gobbles the pieces down in celebration. No! Blaze! No! Tariq has a 9 intelligence. He's just watching the others and nodding along like he knows. Hey, that was like me in the escape room on my bachelor party. I was just like, And then I think I figured out one thing, and I was like, whoa! I know something! Let's see. Oh.
How does
I think that
middle
one was
right look?
correct.
Yeah, I was putting it back.
Yeah, the center right we are looking at... That is incorrect.
Or maybe not. No, the center left was correct.
Yeah, center left.
Someone moved a piece.
Center left was
I'm
not
putting
correct.
it back into play. It wasn't?
Oh, was
It
it?
was not. Top left is correct.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
Center left is incorrect.
We need one piece of each of the 3 colors on each block.
Oh, I see now. Okay.
Well, the bottom right doesn't seem to follow that.
Well, at least 2 colors then.
Okay.
But otherwise, it is in an interesting spot.
Are we starting to hear the Sonic is drowning music yet?
All of a sudden, the music is in double time. You have the invincibility star, but for some reason...
Is top middle okay?
The top center is... Wait. Incorrect.
Ah!
Yeah, because that's why the top right isn't working.
Left center.
I know, but then I was trying anyway.
Left center is incorrect. The right center. Ouch, also incorrect.
Hey, Arm Ripper, you want to just eat the entire door for us?
I tried biting it, but my score was too low.
Damn. There's a mental image of a bunch of people looking like that came out of Lord of the Rings, trying to play with Tetris on a door.
It could also be the position. It could be the right combination, but it could be in their position on, you know, whatever on the access, because the bottom one was wrong because the blocks were on the sides instead of on the top and bottom on the lower right hand one.
That is correct.
So it could be the same pieces. They're just not oriented correctly.
That is correct. Interesting spot. Good spot.
So we could take one of the wrong ones and just rotate all the pieces to see if that will fit it in there.
Rick just nods his head.
Yes, I was about to suggest that myself. Thank you. You took the words right out of my mouth. The right, middle right is incorrect.
Let's start turning and see what happens. There's one L just moving around repeatedly.
Loser! Loser! Loser!
La 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 la.
I'm trying to rotate that one, and everyone keeps pulling pieces out of my hand over here.
The lovely challenge.
No, keep that way. Keep it that way. No, turn this one. Turn this one. Turn this one.
Left. Oh.
That's why all I'm doing is marking it.
I'm afraid to touch him.
The one that's in the upper center, that piece doesn't exist. So somebody keeps making that same.
How about the
design.
right one? Middle right.
Incorrect.
Oh!
Why does that sound like Meatball from Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Well, that's a little bit like that.
Top center is now correct. It does say it's the Squirrel King.
The top center. Sold.
Oh,
I'll buy that for $1. Oh, I love when my neighbors on the wall behind me get pissed off and they start pounding on the wall because I'm having too much fun playing Roleplaying Unlimited. Because
No fun for you.
That's right. The only thing I can say is, "Are you with us?"
Below the air horns.
Would you stop pulling pieces out of the center of puzzles while people are trying to figure out the puzzles?
I'm not doing it though. I'm not touching anything.
How do you know that's not me and
I'm
the
afraid.
pieces are sentient?
Oh
That's
no!
why I'm telling you to stop it.
I'm gonna slap the pieces and tell them to stop moving around.
Alright, I figured out top right too.
Just for clarity, it is not me. Top right is incorrect.
No, it's got
Looks
all
like
three
a
colors. What
play.
the hell?
There's not the right colors.
Question. The
It's
top
one of each.
The top left, it looks like it's got a check mark on it, but it's all fucked up.
Is it?
I thought the top left was solved.
Top left is correct.
Indeed.
Guys, I'm trying to put all those in the top middle. If it didn't work on the top right, it should be fine for the top middle.
And what about middle left and middle right, too? I have so much confused.
Yeah, this is definitely incorrect.
I think we lost a piece because we don't have anything shaped like this, and I thought I saw one earlier.
Yeah, we may have lost a piece.
Put all the
Okay,
pieces on the
who-
outside
Somebody
and
moved it
count
all.
them.
I don't know what happened.
Okay, who ate that one?
Well, just
I didn't
double
do it.
check. There's 4 puzzles.
We should have 15 pieces.
There's 4 puzzles, so what's that? 12 pieces.
Yeah, 4 times 3 is 12.
I'm checking the solved ones here to make sure on the shapes.
We have 12 on the outside.
Okay. So it
Alright.
is still possible to solve. We have passed the bonus timer phase, though, so by all means continue putting this together to solve, but I'm going to send it to the... well, I'm not going to send it to BRB. I'm just going to jump off of camera here, I guess, so we can still see the puzzle coming together, and I will respond in text here as to when things are correct or otherwise.
Okay.
See you shortly.
All right, the only way these 2 pieces over here could fit is like this. Would you guys stop moving 2 of these pieces, which are these 2 right here? Those 2 have to fit together. We do need something that fits in here, and the entire thing has to rotate a little bit just in case it's not in the right position.
We have the only piece that would fit is right here, and it's not.
Then we need to rotate these 2 pieces to fit so that that can...
What if we
Flip
put this? What if we put this purple one in there instead of the yellow one and turn that? Like instead of this one, we put this one in, and rotate this to fit accordingly.
Purple one might fit up top, middle, if I can change the orientation of the other 2 pieces.
This one now fits. The purple goes in there.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
That's got to be right.
Center right, correct.
Ha! We got it.
What about the center left?
Ah. Bottom right's correct, though. Unless you're checking to see if there's anything hidden under there. I can see that.
Well, what about top center?
Oh,
Shit.
well,
We
I
lost
didn't do
a
it.
piece.
I didn't do it.
Neither did I.
Why are we taking apart the center?
Yeah, the center was correct.
Hold on a second, everyone.
He says hold.
Stop. He says hold. Who's moving stuff?
Armor said he's looking for missing pieces.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're missing one now, it looks like.
Okay, I just checked every single piece in the completed puzzles and put them all back together, and there's no hidden pieces in there.
First door puzzle is broken.
Okay, yeah, we're missing a straight line over here.
Maybe it's like hidden along one of the edges, maybe, of the puzzles. Look at the edges for the puzzles.
Oh, it is right here.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah, it was along the edge border of a thing because somebody put one there for some reason.
Whew.
Okay, they're all full. No, don't move them, they're full.
Why is top middle exploding?
Who's moving top middle? Put it back. Why is someone moving the top middle?
I'm trying to fix the top middle because someone keeps moving it. What are you doing up there?
I already put the pieces together. They fit nicely. Why are
And
you
it was
moving them?
perfect. I don't know why somebody did it. It wasn't me.
Ugh.
Come on, own up. Who's screwing it up?
Ugh. What? Who is?
Okay, nobody touch anything.
I ain't touching anything.
I know,
It's the
I
Game
know.
Master method.
It's the Game
That's all.
Master.
It's
Oh.
It's a little intense in here.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Community idol.
Okay.
I've done nothing but Zelda for like 200 hours. This I don't need any more puzzles.
I'm good at making a square peg go in a circular hole. With my axe.
It was blended in on the side, like blended in with boards.
Yeah, the border of one of the squares, somebody had like put it exactly along that, and I just happened to notice the rivets.
Good eye. I just hope they're correct.
What did teams have to do? Like, we did that all together. I thought we were going to do it in teams.
Well, I think the thing with the teams was only certain people were supposed to be able to do certain pieces, but I think we could all use all the pieces because I was able to click every single one of those pieces.
Yeah, I could move them all too.
Well, sounds like I fucked up. Damn it.
I'm still disappointed we weren't put in teams for a Texas Steel Cage match.
Next time. Next time, friends. Next time. Who found Wilhelm? So, alas, we move from one stage to the next. Let's get back onto the same page, apparently. No. Just don't remember which map we were on, because there's so many. Here we go.
So the weird thing, I had to tell you guys, like how I mentioned that the one didn't seem complete. So looking at my door tile, some of those puzzle areas aren't complete. They're like all exploded out. But I look at the Twitch and it's all complete. So I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, once you mentioned that, I thought that might have been the case. That's definitely a bummer and can definitely cause just all kinds of unnecessary confusion when you're trying to put together a fucking puzzle.
Yeah, that's why I was like, this isn't even complete, but it was because mine just didn't look complete for some reason.
Yeah, that's kind of a suck. Well, here we go, friends. This is a moment that Ben would love to be a part of. As we have unlocked the door. Feel free to click on it, open it on up. Let's see what we find inside. An empty room with rubble. And it's not Barney. I'll keep on going, Arm Ripper. Hey! A table. Some chairs. Oh, here's the TLC match right here. We just need a ladder.
Hey, look, it's a bunch of dogs playing poker.
Yeah, looks like somebody was in here playing some cards when the ceiling and wall on the northeast side abruptly came down. And yeah, the thing is, these are no ordinary cards. Rather,
I
they
can't
are
find anyone.
ivory plates. Plates of ivory. Where the heck?
I'm
Yeah,
not drawing one. Not
Why
drawing
is-
one.
why?
Not drawing one. Not drawing one.
With food?
I ain't touching it. I ain't touching one of those things. No. 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 No.
See, I hear the hesitancy, and yet I still want to look.
Like we.
Well, the real question is whether or not in game we understand what they even are.
Ding 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 ding.
A friend of mine lost everything he owned when he drew one of those.
Oh my gosh, is this the deck of many things?
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Boo!
Losing everything you own is one of the minor things that could happen to you. Disappearing into a void forever. That's pretty bad.
Well, I need to add a deck of many things here again, as it appears my deck has been removed. Just in case.
It's not good on that, so I guess I won't be taking a closer look. Yep.
So yeah, the big smart wizard guy isn't here this time to tell us all about it.
Gosh darn it, Westy. I do understand, though, a 12-hour day, half of which is driving, is a pain in the ass. I mean, my entire day is driving, but at least still it's like I'm working while I'm driving. It's not just mindless cruising.
Has anything good ever happened with these cards?
Oh, many times.
Or are they all?
Oh, very good. I went up. Remember Mahen? She went up from like what, first level to 11th.
Yeah, back in 3E, I mean, especially
Yeah.
when you get, what was it, 50,000 XP, I think it was, so that was pretty huge at level 1 or whatever the case was. But that's definitely the earliest I've ever dropped in a deck is level 1, just to see, are they going to fuck with it, or are we not going to? But let's, yeah, Mythwolf breaking out the intelligence check. Let's check Arcana with everybody else, just kind of as an aside. Did we lose Val again?
He is not on the Discord.
Not in the Discord, not in the game. Darn it.
Maybe he drew from the deck of many things.
Oh!
Somebody
just
did,
about
because
every-
the draw option has been removed.
What?
I think just about every time I've drawn from the deck, I've gotten the damn keep.
Why'd someone go, oh? What's?
I don't know.
What is these?
Doesn't
It used
seem
to
like
be an
anything
option to
happened.
draw the card, but it's gone now.
I'm down. I'm gonna draw a card. I have no idea what it is. I'm just gonna pick one up, I guess.
Let's
Well,
grab
I think
out...
the deck will give you the option to say how many cards do you want to draw, because you can't just draw a card and then say, oh, I'll draw another one or another one. You have to declare before you draw how many.
Well, yeah, we'll have to see how Dan runs this in game perspective. What else is on the table besides the cards? Is the cards like in a full deck, or are they kind of out the table? What's going on?
The cards are scattered on the table, as we see here, and the only feature that we're missing on the map here are the skeletons sitting in the table, or sitting in the chairs on the northwest and the southeast.
Are any of the cards face up, or are they all face down?
They are all face down. They are all made of ivory, and upon... Well, let's get Theron inside the room here if you're going to draw a card, unless you're going to Dalsim this shit from outside the room there, buddy.
Also, how many of them are there?
Farmed is counting the cards on the table. There are 13 of them. And
Just tell the cards. Just tell the cards you're only gonna draw the good ones.
Theron goes to grab one, and the card removes itself from his grasp, all of them stacking themselves into a convenient pile. And it is at this point where Theron kind of feels, looking at the deck, that before he can touch one of them, he has to declare how many of the 13 he actually wants to take.
So when that happens with the cards, I'll look at the total. Like, what'd you do?
Magic.
I think I was gonna draw a card. I just wanted to pick one up and see what it was. And I think I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
So I take it none of us with those rolls know exactly what this is.
That is correct, unless we're gonna try to get some inspiration. Namely for a farmed, if we can get that natural 20, that'll make a big difference.
Yes, please.
If anybody's got an inspiration. Otherwise, I waited until we got to the deck to determine whether it is a standard or an ultra rare. Of course, it is a standard. So I need to randomly draw out a number of cards that have already been played. So give me just a moment on that. I need to double check a couple things here since the deck was gone. Okay. For some reason, this deck has an extra card in it. I think I figured out which one it was, too. Yes.
Well, one of them was the Void, so we know what happened to that player.
Correct. There is Jack of Clubs, Jack of Clubs. Yes, there is no death card. That's what's different about this deck. There's the skull card and the death card are both represented here, which essentially means there's two avatars of death. And that should not be the case. So that card gets deleted outright, and then I'm going to draw. First, I'm going to shuffle. There we go, and then 13 off of 22. I need to take 9 cards here, and I'm not even going to look at what they are just yet, anyway. And shuffle the deck one more time, and Theron is taking 2 cards, and these are viewable for anybody who wishes to see them. They make themselves very clear upon being drawn, so I'm just going to take this card and drop it right inside the room, right here. It is the Knight. I think this is the one that's going to give you a follower.
I believe it is.
The Knight card. You gain the service of a 4th level fighter who appears in a space you choose within 30 feet of you. The fighter is of the same race as you and serves you loyally until death, believing the fates have drawn him or her to you. You control this character. So we are going to need, at least for the time being, a token for this thing. So let me just grab a turtle.
My Deep Gnome got that card.
Make him Knight Rider.
Nice.
Cordellini.
Yeah, that'll work.
Is it Raphael or Michelangelo?
So if it's going to be within 30 feet of you, we're just going to drop it right here. It's actually Theron's older token, but in a portrait format, more or less.
That's nice.
So we'll go with that, and then we can assemble the character itself later on without... well, technically you do have an hour from now in-game with which to pause before drawing the second card. You kind of feel like you don't have to immediately draw it if you so wish to pause for a moment.
No, I'll go ahead and draw it.
Yeah, damn it, another person just appears right in front of me.
It is... Oh, the Flames card.
Great, now we're all on fire. Great
Someone
work.
tells me this isn't the best. A powerful devil becomes your enemy. The devil seeks your ruin and plagues your life, savoring your suffering before attempting to slay you. This enmity lasts until either you or the devil dies. That is an out-of-game context right there. So we do know something bad has happened here, and we did get a peek of this flames and a devilish appearance as we see on the card right there. But otherwise there's no obvious effect of what this is. And Theron has survived the deck of many things and got something cool out of it.
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna take 3.
Holy shit!
Holy moly.
Oof! We're gonna draw right into it, and it
Fucking
is...
dice.
Oh, the gem! Money, money, money.
We get
Yeah, baby.
25 pieces of jewelry worth 2,000 gold pieces each.
What?
Or 50 gems worth 1,000 gold pieces each appear at your feet.
Well, for one thing, let's immediately donate that to the guild, to the group coffer here, because we're gonna need the supplies.
That's, yeah, 50,000 gold in gems or jewelry right there.
Do you want to draw those other two? These can be
Cowards.
kind of. These cards can be kind of nasty.
Hmm.
Well, you've already declared, so the other two are going to be drawn. It's
Yeah.
just a matter of do
Let's
you
see what
want to
happens.
draw
All
them
right.
now?
Let's see what happens. Let's see him. Let's see him.
Up, the sun. This looks like a decent one.
Great. Am I gonna be on fire now?
Oh, good lord! You gain 50,000 XP and a wondrous item which the DM determines randomly
Oh.
appears in your hands.
Okay, so do I add the EXP now?
Add it in, and
Okay.
any level ups that come from that, add in as well.
Okay, so I'm adding that to the 80,000, right?
You've got 48,000 right now, yeah?
Yeah.
So yeah, 98,000 is going to be your total.
Wow.
Which, let me check. Advancement for my own knowledge here. 98,000 is somewhere between. It's 2,000 shy of level 12. So you just jumped up 2.8 levels, basically.
Okay, I better So I'm gonna do the leveling up here to the side, and then we'll resolve the third one. Were you gonna handle the item thing?
I will certainly do that. Yeah, give me
Okay.
just a moment.
I suggest drawing the third card before leveling up, just in case your character goes bye-bye.
Also wise.
Yeah, let's do that.
In the event that you draw face the Avatar of Death, then yeah, we can certainly pause so that you can get your boosts and what have you. But if you happen to draw the Void card and you're instantly sucked away into nothingness, not really much we can do about that.
Okay, the cantrips thing is. I'm trying to see level 10 here if I'm able to. Am I able to add one here? Or am I just replacing? I think I'm not sure if I'm misreading this. One sec.
Alrighty. Well, what is everybody else considering at this point?
Well, so far, we haven't seen anything bad happen.
That's true.
Otherworldly patron feature. I think you got one at 6th, so I think you get one at 10. Let me get another one at 10. Let me check that real fast.
I like that I haven't even looked at the cards in my hand yet, so I don't even know like what's gone and what's available. So
First
I'm as
level, you have
much in the
struck a
dark.
bargain. Okay, your choice grants you features at level. Okay, what's your patron?
It's Celestial.
Okay, we're gonna go to Celestial. Let's see here. At first,
Sapient AI computer.
okay, Healing Light, Radiant Soul. You have Celestial Resistance starting at the 10th level. You gain temporary hit points whenever you finish a short or long rest. These temporary hit points equal your Warlock level plus your Charisma modifier. Additionally, choose up to 5 creatures you can see at the end of the rest. At the end of that rest, those creatures each gain temporary hit points equal to half your Warlock level plus your Charisma modifier. So that's good.
Yeah.
Temporary hit points, unless they've changed that from 3.x, go first.
All right. That's kind of like how it is in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. The temporary HP takes the hit first.
For sure, for sure.
Okay.
So,
Let's see that.
yeah, what are we thinking here with everybody else after witnessing the appearance of the second turtle, the
We're still waiting.
massive bunch of money that has come down? He has an hour to draw the third card.
Understood.
So in game, if he's pausing for that, we still have 6 other characters here who might be wishing to do other stuff. Or get in
I
line.
thought he wanted to go ahead and do the third one to see if he needed the XP.
Well, that was what Justin suggested, but it looks like we're going forward with the level up before we see the results of the third card. So
Oh,
playing in response to that, what are we
Sorry.
thinking?
I kind of I'd already hit the button. I'm sorry.
You're
No,
good.
you're fine.
Do the cards that were drawn so far, they disappear?
They do. I'm just
So we
keeping
have-
them here for visual, I guess.
So we currently have 4 less cards, so there's only 9 cards left in the deck.
Correct. And
So
technically
to
there's going to
draw-
be 8 because he's getting the next one.
To draw, we just ask you to draw? Or what?
Exactly.
So yeah, Tariq is just kind of watching as the turtle comes up and just like, does he actually draw the card or do they just like flip out of the deck?
He draws it, and as soon as it touches his hands, it kind of like displays itself in a flourish for everybody to see what the card is before it then out of existence.
Okay, so he drew a couple cards, a turtle appeared and then there was like a flamey thing and nothing happened. And then the farm comes up, gets some money, and an item's going to appear in his hand at some point, and he's like, ooh, I feel better. I feel powerful. And then we'll see what the other one is. I'm just like, what is this? Is this just like, what is this? This almost seems too good to be true, like some sort of trap.
They did warn you in the words on the outside of the door, you may not wish to come in here.
I do have a wisdom of 12, so I'm not, lacking in common sense.
Yeah, I mean, once the effects of this start to come out, well, yeah, now that Summer Girl has also dropped an Arcana check in there in the midst of all of this, Tassara is starting to recognize this as the deck of many things. You're not entirely familiar with all of the possibilities of it, but you do know it has the potential to inflict just as much harm as it does bring something good.
I will kind of glance at the others to see like what they might be thinking, or if they're all like, "Ooh, I want cards" or whatever. I'm just like,
I'm thinking too much good stuff happened for bad things not to happen. So I shall abstain.
what does that mean?
Nothing. If it's anything close to fairy magic, for every good thing that happens, there's an equal and opposite bad thing that could happen.
That's not been my experience with fairy magic. It's always been bad, bad, bad.
Maybe we just have a very benevolent GM.
Well, it's done. Let's see what the third one brings.
Well,
Alright, let's see the third card.
before you grab the third one, just to add further hilarity here, if anybody hasn't seen Thor Love and Thunder yet, this may not land as well, but the screaming goats suddenly appear as Afarmed is now the proud owner of a figurine of wondrous power, the Ivory Goat. Ah!
Is that the third one? Oh, that's the item.
That's
Yeah.
the wondrous item that you got as part of the second one.
Yeah.
And now the
Copy
third
that,
card,
that.
since
I have
you-
never imagined the ivory
Yeah.
goats being screaming goats.
Ah!
Yeah, assuming you survive this third card, you might want to copy that down in in Roll20 chat.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And
grab
here we
that.
go. Drawing the third one. We are looking at the moon, the sun, and the moon. You see.
Damn, Sazzy, you got some good cards.
Let's take a look-see. The moon, you are granted the ability to cast the wish spell 3 times.
What?
Oh my fucking god!
Oh my goodness gracious, bodacious
okay.
Ignatius.
So how does this work? I want to make sure I know what I'm.
Well, Sean can certainly assist you with that in the BG. Now that we're certain your character has suffered no ill effects whatsoever. Wow! And 8 cards remain if we wish to chant. Otherwise, what's our next play, players?
Dan, is it all right if I copy the spell over to Sazzy? Just give him a link to the spell.
Yeah, that would probably work best.
Yes, please.
I thought there were 9 left after he drew his 3.
There'll be 8 left. Is it? I don't know if it's in 5th edition or not, but there used to be a time limit to casting those wishes. So I know in 3rd ed you had an hour. You couldn't hold on to them.
Interesting.
But if it doesn't say that on the card, then maybe they took that out.
Well, I'll check the DMG just to
I'll
see
draw
if
one
it's
card.
any different.
I'll kind of look at the other turtles since I recognize the other people that have ported in. I don't recognize this one. I'm like, look at Thera, like, who is this?
Say hello to my little friend.
I mean, do I know anything about him at all? Besides
Yeah.
that he just appeared?
You know that this is your humble servant, your loyal compatriot, whether this person existed before or you just manifested them from pure thought. Whatever the case is, here they are.
Does he play like an NPC where he can level up, or he's always level 4?
He can level up.
How do I make another character sheet for him then?
I'll have to craft one for you here. The book just says 1d3 times, doesn't mention anything about a time limit, so that's pretty sweet. And did I hear Blaze say he was drawing 1?
Yes.
Oh no!
I also heard a sigh over there.
The
little side note.
Ureali.
Oh, so quick side note: the community challenge is 25% done.
Nice. Oof, this card's Medusa-like visage curses you. You take a -2 penalty on saving throws while cursed in this way. Only a god or the magic of the Fates card can end this curse. We have not drawn the Fates card, nor do we know if it exists.
Does the wish spell work on that?
I don't know if it would, because it specifically says a god or the magic of the Fates card, which is even more powerful than a wish.
What about that demon
Yes, generally wishes are don't affect anything in this deck.
one? So even the demon would be okay. That makes sense.
I thought the wish spell was the only thing that could get you out of the void, though.
No, it could. The
That
wish
was
spell
in
can
a
help you
previous
locate-
edition.
Oh.
Yeah, the wish spell can help you locate the thing,
Right.
but
And then you gotta go
Doesn't
through a
do
quest.
Yeah.
So we could use it to save the person who went into the void, huh?
Correct. If we had a wish spell, we could if the Friday night group had one, they could use it on Ben's character, who spent 25,000 Beskar bucks to bring one in, and his first draw was the Void.
I should go to the Friday
What
game
you
and save
get.
his ass.
That's
then.
what you get.
Yeah.
And then
I should go to
meanwhile,
the Friday game and help them.
meanwhile, Tuesday group gets a free deck, and everything has been good so far, except for honestly one of the lesser bad things in here. -2 penalty on saving throws definitely sucks. Copy that block of text onto your character sheet, by the way, Blaze. But yeah, all things considered, this has been one of the better decks, and still, I don't know what the other 7 cards are, so maybe I drew all 9 bad ones. It's possible.
Theron also got flames, so that's not
For
good.
sure, yeah, that's not a good one. But
I'll
it's-
draw.
Oh,
Yeah, Sean, I'm gonna have to try to make a farm in Champions Online.
I'm
Oh,
sweating.
that'd be nice.
how many you
cards you
thinking,
drawing?
Terry?
Let's do 3.
Ooh. Number 1, the Throne. I do believe that is going to give you.
Hey, that's my card.
Right? You gain proficiency in the Persuasion skill, and you double your proficiency bonus on checks made with it. In addition, you gain rightful ownership of a small keep somewhere in the world, or in this case, the galaxy. However, the keep is currently in the hands of monsters, which you must clear out before you can claim the keep as your own. And there's the posting of that card in specific in the chat log there. So far, so good. Shall we proceed with the second, or do you want to take a moment to catch your breath?
Did
Let's
So-
go for number 2.
did Tessara already have persuasion, or is that new?
It may be new. Oh no, I have it.
You already
Save
had
it.
proficiency in it.
So you
I
get
do, yeah.
Double profit at least. Next card in line is... Oh, the Fool! Oh, such a foolish thing to come across as you lose 10,000 XP. Discard
jeez.
this card and draw from the deck again, counting both draws as one of your declared draws. If losing that amount would cause you to lose a level, you instead lose an amount that leaves you with just enough XP to keep your level. So 48,000 down to 38,000. Let me just check. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. That would still... Well, shit. I guess the Fool is a lot less lethal when you're playing by the milestone system because you're already at the minimum XP for level 9, so you can't lose any XP to still keep your level.
Sweet.
I never realized that before. Damn! Well, third card or...
So was that the? Was
She
that
has
considered
another
the?
draw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the second card here is going to be... The Dungeon!
Oh,
Oh boy. That's a bad one. That's a really bad one. You disappear and become entombed in a state of suspended animation in an extra-dimensional sphere. Everything you were wearing and carrying stays behind in the space you occupied when you disappeared. You become imprisoned until you are found and removed from the sphere. You cannot be located by any divination magic, but a wish spell can reveal the location of your prison. You draw no more cards.
Wow. Okay.
Oh!
Oh, jeez.
Well, the next person can draw everything because that's the worst one.
So, I don't know. I lost track. How many freaking cards are left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Sorry, Terry. That sucks.
Yeah.
Either gonna have to divert immediately and wish to locate her location and make the next session. Let's get Tessara back, or we may need a new character for a while.
I think that I'm gonna use one of those wish spells, and we're gonna get her back.
Thank you.
All right.
Not a problem. I got you covered.
We will
So how do I do
definitely.
this?
In this case, since it's as simple as using the spell to locate the prison, you can just burn one, and we will know the location, and I will craft that up as the quest for next session.
It'll be entertaining if her donjon is actually in her monster-infested keep.
And I'll hold all of her stuff, so it's not like she's gonna lose any of it.
There you go.
Well, it's all with her.
Thanks, guys.
She went completely away. All of her stuff is with her.
I think I just needed a break.
To the ground.
It said all of it dropped
It
to the
did.
ground when she was whisked away.
Well, that's
But
just
I just
stupid.
went through the
That was
stairs,
never
so
like
she's
that
fine.
before.
Everything you were wearing and carrying stays behind in the space you occupied when you disappeared. You remain imprisoned until you are found and removed from the sphere.
I wonder why they.
Her stuff
I
in the
wonder
bag
why they
and all that.
changed that. It was never like that before.
For real.
Okay, I've officially used the first of those three.
All right.
I figure he looks like he's trying to deal with way too much Taco Bell every time he does it. As you know, so dramatic.
And I would say it's interesting because unless we know for certain that that's, I guess because her stuff dropped, we know it was different because people are popping in and out of here all the time. So her just disappearing wouldn't be that unusual.
Yeah, except all her stuff is.
At least she didn't look like she got quantum leaped out, which I guess is the difference. It was obviously not a. She didn't get teleported back to the Dragon Lotus.
She's in a terrible and accursed place called Newark, New Jersey.
Oh! Ooh. Oh!
So that's why she looked like Jonathan Archer or slash Dwayne Pride slash the guy from Quantum Leap for a while. Was wondering why she looked like sounded like Scott Bakula this episode. Interesting.
So okay, so she disappears. Her stuff drops to the ground, and a farm goes, "I think I can find her." And goes, "Grr," and uses some sort of power we didn't know he had before, apparently, and is able to be like, "I know where she is."
Aha, yes, I know where she is.
All of a
Wait,
sudden,
if she just disappears, maybe what stuff did she leave behind? Did she have anything good?
Oh,
Messed
no, I
up.
already grabbed it all. I already grabbed it all.
Right,
from her.
Blaze was already
It's
like
in my
on
bag
that,
of holding.
like a pack of dogs on a three-legged cat.
I even tried biting the
What?
sphere, but I haven't heard if it worked.
Oh, there is no sphere to actually see. It's just that where she is, that's where she has been entombed.
Yeah, I'm moving away from that deck after I see that happen. It's like, no. No.
After that, how bad could it be?
Nope.
All right, so
So we have,
where is it telling me she is? I know she's here in this place with that thing that it's saying, but like, I don't know. The DM hasn't said yet.
Maybe it just moved her to the next room. There she is. I hear her favorite screaming.
She moved 5 feet to the left.
oh, well, it's
Oh wait, she's under the table.
it's too perfect not to link the existing story to the ensuing story. So, Farmed is convinced that she is now in the clutches of the Ultra Dracolich.
My cereal bowl.
great. She's with the giant dragon bastard.
I'm gonna ask my
Oh.
new friend if he wants to draw a card before we go.
I guess I know where we're going now. Back to that
We
thing.
can have the new companion draw cards.
I think the new companion should draw a card.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
I couldn't get the curse to hold on me. Is it because I'm stone already, and so Medusa doesn't bother me?
I'll check your sheet and I'll take a look see at it.
Hated her in high school. I don't know.
So our new companion is taking a card,
He is gonna roll a card. He rolled a nat 20.
and the card is. Oh shit! The comet.
Oh, good.
The comet. If you single-handedly defeat the next hostile monster or group of monsters you encounter, you gain experience points enough to gain 1 level. Otherwise, this card has no effect.
Either that or you go Super Saiyan.
And they turn into the red comet and they're suddenly dressing like Shar Aznavour.
He turned into
There's
the
only
Silver
4
Surfer.
cards left.
So as Tariq looks around and sees, I guess everybody else is just kind of like weirded out at what happened to Sarah. There hasn't been a lot of visible effects that happen, so I kind of like, huh.
So quick question. Would a farmed know the location?
You
I
do
can
know
see-
it's close. It's inside
Okay.
this dungeon.
Okay, so it's probably. Are we talking the same one we were up against, or is it
Yes.
another one? Okay.
It's still
Well-
alive.
Well, we gotta go back because that's where she is. So we better go get her.
Didn't the whole room collapse?
Sure
Well-
did.
I'm getting the signals here, so we're going in. Why do I sound like this? I don't know.
Down to the final 4 cards.
Maybe one of these cards can help. I'll take a card.
Get that evil ball card away from me.
The card is the idiot. Oh, you idiot!
Oh, great.
Permanently reduce your intelligence by 1 die 4 plus 1, and it is 3. You draw 1 additional card beyond your declared draws. Well, that was fun. I'll take the key. And with the key, a rare or rarer magic weapon with which you are proficient appears in your hands. The DM chooses the weapon.
Handy.
Not too shabby. Just take a look-see at your character sheet, as now we are down to 2 cards. Holy shit, I don't know if we've ever exhausted a deck before.
But you said we can't draw anymore anyways, so...
Correct.
Anyone
Anybody
trying to
who's
draw
drawn
anytime.
cannot draw any additional cards. So anybody who has not drawn may have a crack at those 2 remaining cards.
Am I the only one that hasn't drawn?
I think you and Sean.
You can have them mating. It seems a bit too random for me.
Nope.
You can do it!
I'm a gambling man, but I'm not that. But this is a little too rich for my blood.
I went from a 9 intelligence character creation, bought it up to a 10, and now I just went back down to a 7.
Oh, Lord.
Yes!
They should have given me the intelligence cards because I didn't have any to begin with.
All right, I am not drawing any cards. Final answer.
All right.
Quick
So,
question.
Dawn, your first card is.
No, I said I'm not drawing any.
They auto draw like Uno. No. What is that game?
Video poker.
Hey, J-Man, we're gonna equip you with a Flame Tongue longsword, except it's going to be, do they still have the Ice Brand, or is that a 3?
Frost brand, I believe.
Oh, is that
it
what
like
they call
great
it?
sword or a scimitar or something.
I see,
Yeah,
so...
Frostbrand.
Frostbrand, there it is. Frostbrand, yep. Would you have proficiency with that, or should we just swap that over to a longsword, Frostbrand?
I mean, I would prefer a longsword, but I have martial weapons.
Yeah, we can do longsword.
Actually, in the descriptor
little
of it,
different.
it only says magic sword. So, I mean, it could be any style of sword.
Yeah, we can totally do that. Oh, 3 Eldritch Blasts now. Very nice. So, Sean, leaving the 2 behind?
Aye, matey.
Alright, well, let's get rid of the rest of these cards.
Hey, can we see what those are? Just for S&Gs? I mean, because nobody's taking them.
I think we should, because I don't even know what they are yet. So let's see. It is the Fates.
Oh, I needed that.
Yep, that's the one that'll allow you to avoid any situation one time, which may have been a
I'll take
quick workaround to retrieving Terry's character there.
Right.
And the final card. Oh shit. I guess that was the final card.
Oh, wow.
Because
Okay.
yeah, now that I go to draw a new card, it's recycled the deck with the cards I already have. So the cards I have in my hand: the Rogue, the Void, Ruin, Jester, Balance, Star, Talons, Skull, and Vizier. So most of the bad ones I ended up drawing. Crazy. Yeah, that Fates would have certainly been nice, though.
Doe.
I'm gonna drop this back down here. And then recall those. Reclaim that. And until next time, deck. That'll do it. So, yeah, what are we thinking now? Are we gonna hightail it directly back to the lair?
Well, the layer collapsed, so maybe we kind of have to keep looking this way, and maybe it'll reconnect. Because there's no, I mean, the room was done.
Yeah, very true. It's very possible that continuing forward will link us back to the Dracolich in some fashion.
That makes sense. Now, I have a
However,
plan.
what's forward here?
South.
Keep it rolling.
I have a
What's your
plan, by the way.
What's your plan, matey?
All right, you see the one goat? This one turns into some kind of scary terror goat or something. I'm gonna ride it. You guys take the horns. I don't know how I know this. Just I do. You can take the horns. I'll ride the thing. The thing's supposed to be scary. I don't know why I know this. I just do. So I'm gonna do the thing. I'll run at the thing shooting. You guys try to nail it, and I'll shoot at it and shit from, you know what I mean, right? We're gonna fight the thing, and I'm gonna try to scare it.
I don't even know where we're going. There's nothing to the south.
Yeah, the dragon is under rocks now.
Well, let's find a way over there then, finally, huh?
Goats are terrifying, laddie. Have you ever seen their eyes? They've got weird eyes. Weird eyes. Like a doll's eyes.
It dead ends here.
I'm getting stuck everywhere.
Does the Which spell work on bringing us to it? And then a third to get us out? Oh wait, there's limits to how much can be done per day. Never mind.
You want to use a wish spell to instantly transport the group to the dragon? That's what you're saying?
I was thinking about it, but I'm not sure if I'm reading this right. That it means then that that there's going to be a negative effect if I do more than once a day.
Let me check. Hold on.
Spell. You might need it to destroy.
You're
the
not actually
dragon.
casting the spell. It is a gift given by the deck of
Correct.
things.
Oh, okay.
Correct.
So I'm misreading something there, but either way.
Oh, shit.
Well, run it by the rest of us before you do that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm trying to figure out if it even would work first, and then I'm gonna run it by you guys, and yeah, because what we could do if it does work, use it to get there, fight the thing, use it to get out of the damaged area, then. Especially if the path is completely cut off on the way out.
Do we want to do that missing our big DPS?
What? What's the DPS?
Or wizard?
His name is Asilatum, not DPS.
It's just letters to me.
Westy, wake up!
Yeah, all right there, matey.
I think we keep exploring and see if we can find a way before we waste a second wish.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we might want to save that for something bigger.
Are
Like
you like a
Making it go,
robot?
like making it die or something.
Are you like a robot genie? You have wishes now?
Yeah, I could do a couple at least. I wonder if I could just make it explode, like make it stop existing or something.
Tariq walks up and starts polishing a farm and going, "Give me a wish." I want my own wishes too.
Find a way out anywhere. I don't
That's
know where I'm
fantastic.
Is there a way
I'm
to
taking
attach
around
the,
like Palm.
Is there a way to what?
attach the turtle bee to come with us?
Oh, yes. I need to give you control of that icon, and let me get you a new character sheet here for them as well. Okay. Of course, feel free to change the name, but Oskelsey Rockroy, not going to try to say that again, is your new companion here.
Musky.
Oh, he's gonna be Yordle. Yordle.
And I'm going to link the token. And there we go. Yeah, feel free to build up that 4th level character at your convenience. And start knocking it out.
Yeah, it won't let me do anything with it. It's still solid.
Oh, is it on the token there? Interesting. All right, how about now? There
Got
we
it.
go.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
This barbarian's completely lost. I've put him everywhere and I don't know where to go.
Yeah, it looks like back through the way we came. Like we have finally found one section of the dungeon that just dead ends. We've explored every part of this area. We found the alchemist lab, the locked door, which if we want to lockpick it and get back to shortcut our way out of here, cool. If we want to take the long way around and go through the narrow tunnel that Tariq is currently staring down and then head north from there, that'll get you back the same way.
It wouldn't let me go further. It was like stuck.
There we go. Looks like Theron and Twinkleberry are on the other side of the locked door, pondering how to get inside, while the rest of the party just took the long way around and said, fuck opening that door.
Oops.
I'm gonna check this thing for traps.
Okay. It is not trapped.
All right, I will try to pick the lock.
Okie dokie. Not with that, you're not.
I'll use one of my stacking things, inspirations.
Ah, giving him an inspiration. Let's unlock that and make our way through.
So are we going the wrong way here? I'm confused now.
Nope. This will
okay.
be the way off the map to the gray screen to the next area.
Okay.
I'm already.
We
off
just
that.
went through this door instead of walking all the way around.
Ah, okay.
Oh shit, you did literally walk off the map. Don't do that next time. I need to grab your tokens and copy paste them to the next area.
Sorry.
No worries. Okay. Yeah, I'll just have to manually drag out a new one for you when we get back to there. Back to stage 1. Yes. That's the way we went.
I was standing near the end of the map and then it just disappeared.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, if you just toggle one over with the arrow. Easy peasy. That'll do it. I don't want to teleport any of you into a bad area, so yeah, that's probably going to be a little better. Okay, so we're
I wonder
here.
if it was that part that's all debris up. I wonder if I could just shoot our way through.
Okay, so back over to here. If I just didn't move you right back to the exterior of the map, which is over here. If you want to just walk back up that hallway to kind of refresh yourself on where you are exactly. Otherwise, this is the first stage of this dungeon. If you continue heading west, off the map, but not really off the map, that will take you out of this dungeon entirely. If you head south, that's gonna
why
take
are there
us...
two of me?
Oh yeah, I think you left the other guy there accidentally when we all moved over to the next area.
Oh, okay.
Oh
yeah,
you
I was
think
gonna
this
say.
is the real Quaid? It is.
Oh no!
Oh shit! What happened? My whole screen just went black. Now I know how you guys.
Well, I didn't do it.
Okay, that's better. Okay. And if we head north, I believe we have already gone out of both of these passageways here, which led us to... No, that's the Dragon Slayer. That's stage 3. So stage 4...
I found a box of 9 potions. Did we just drop it and run?
We may have.
I think there's a treasure chest here too. And a shield. What is going on?
I'm in 2 different map sections entirely trying to retrace our route through this freaking maze.
I think the stuff that you just found was all buried.
I just went south and it let me walk. Anyone need a shield?
You're offering a shield?
Somebody claimed that shield, and we didn't delete the token.
Oh, okay.
Somebody got a magical shield from a previous haul. We didn't delete the token. I think the chest and the potion box are supposed to be moved
actually
along.
have the shield.
I'm sorry. I think the potion box and the chest are supposed to be moved along with the group as we move, and whoever was last doing that just kind of left them where they are.
Oops.
So,
Yeah, they're down. They were down where you just clicked with the
Right.
beacon thingy.
right.
Yeah, Mike has the shield, and it was a shield +2.
Yes, that sounds familiar. And I do believe that, in fact, we have not gone to explore either of these passageways to the north, because I am not finding another map in this complex that there's any action that has taken place. So I believe we went south, and then we came back into here after the Dracolich. We cleared out the rest of this area, discovered our options, and then chose to go east, which led to the area where we've spent the last couple weeks. And now there is the possibility of heading north to unexplored grounds.
I thought we went north and fought those bug thingies.
The bugs were in the very starting area of this dungeon, and their corpses still litter the floor. I think some of them may have escaped. No, that was what it is. They had Justin's character at one point, and they were escaping back into their little nest here. And then you guys kicked the shit out of them and finished them off. And then there were some oozes up in this area. And there was a door at one point here that we busted through. And just discovered that, yes, we can continue heading to another section entirely off the north end of the map, and that is unexplored.
Yeah, okay.
With a farm's wish, does he know which way we need to go?
He doesn't. We're close enough to it that he's convinced that it could be around any corner, basically. I mean, it's a massive frickin' Dracolich, so it's probably not going to be nestled in this little cubby somewhere, but possibly in the next area we might find it. It's possible that it has already begun excavating the ruins that toppled down on it, and if we go back to its lair, we might find it there. Or who knows, if you go outside the dungeon to the west, you might find it chilling out outside for some reason. Of course, I can't move my map anywhere now, so...
Should we check south and see if it's still collapsed and then go north?
Okay.
I don't know how to drag the box with me other than just constantly picking up the thing and dragging it. So
It's a pain in the ass. That's probably why it got left behind. But it is controlled by all players, so we can share the load with this in some respects. I'm going to back out a roll 20 here real quick, though. I'm getting some major freeze.
Looks like we're heading south.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting freeze. Player layer is showing up as normal. GM layer, Arm Ripper's the only one who's down there. And I cannot exit at all. I'm just frozen out.
Yeah. So when you have a chance to fix stuff, the treasure chest got stuck in a wall.
Oh, great!
Wap, 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 wap. That's funny. I see how it is from your angle now, because I'm like, well, I'll just try to move it from the player side of things. I'm like, oh, nope, I have no access to get this thing out of the wall. It's just wedged in there. And of course, on the GM layer, spinning, spinning, spinning.
Yeah, I had drawn the box around me and the two boxes just to see if I could move. And I did move, but the box got shoved into the wall somehow.
Square peg, round hole.
I'm gonna do a force shutdown here with the roll 20. Alright. Try to get back in here. We don't have much time left, so I want to get as much as we can in the next few minutes. At the very least, no need for us to transport down to the next level, as yeah, we can move into that opening cubby, but the rest of the layer is just completely buried under rock.
Well, that's
Okay,
not
let's
gonna
go
work.
back up north. Haha.
Alright, maybe. Yeah, part of the problem is that the sensor's signal for this thing is. It's so big that. When that Wish gave me the data for the sensors, its reading is all over the place. It's here, she's with it, but its signal's dominating the area. It could be anywhere here. So maybe we should just go north. It might have gone that way, actually, yeah.
Hey, Blaze, give me a d20 roll, please. And then after you get that, follow it up with a percentile, D100.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna die?
No, we're not. I have a
It's
plan.
a solid B average.
1888. Alright then. So, I need just a sec to look over your character sheet. Saz, give me the same two numbers.
Okay.
Or same two dice, I mean.
There you go. Oh, jeez.
Alright. Well, I suppose there's really only one way to tell this for sure, as two of you kind of have a sense about this. One of them due to their character being a little closer with Tassara in the group than maybe others of you, so Armripper kind of has the feeling that they're outside, whereas Farmed believes no, they're still somewhere inside the mountain here itself, and north is the only place we haven't explored yet, so we should keep heading north. Of course, the only way to find out if the dragon is outside is to just head a little bit west and go through the tunnels and see if it is in fact outside.
Oh.
I'm going west and taking the potions.
Well, I mean, the sensors are reading in here, but I mean, the exit is pretty close. We can always take a look out. I'm gonna follow along anyway, just because I don't know. I'm just gonna. Besides, he's got all the potions.
The other question is, does Armripper even say anything, or does he just like pick up the box and leave?
See ya! My plan has come to fruition after 16 weeks. I'm taking the 9 potions, the Major Hall. Never mind that I got a Vorpal fucking great axe out of this. I'm taking the 9 potions.
Yeah, did Armripper say anything? Like, I think they're out here, or did you just start walking?
I started walking, and you're like, "Hey, where are you going?" And I'm like, "I'm going to get Tassara."
But then I was looking confusion to the farm, like I thought you knew where she was.
Well, I mean,
do I need to start rubbing Armripper as well to get wishes?
I mean, the senses it's here, but I mean that also could mean outside too. I don't know. Well, let's at least look that way. I mean, it's close. If it's wrong, then we'll go check the other rooms. Besides, he's got the potion.
Virtuous one already took off. So I mean, we either separate the party or we follow him.
I say we follow him. Stick together.
I agree.
And I have the treasure chest somehow. I don't know.
Here, you grab the treasure instead of the potions. I'll carry the potions.
Thief! The filthy thief! He took the stuff!
It was just laying there. I didn't want to leave it again.
I'll whisper to a farm as I'm next to him, like, be careful of the fairy. He can separate your body, apparently.
What was that again?
I whisper to a farm, be careful of the fairy. He can separate your body, apparently.
Well, then let's not let him do that.
It's simple.
Okay.
Simple. Well, it's always a bad thing to have your potty separated.
Okay,
I
is
just
Arm
want to step
Ripper,
outside and disappear again.
is Arm Ripper calling the chest his precious by any chance?
No, that's my axe.
Okay, that's normal. So yeah,
I like to lightly rub oil on it and rub it around.
All right, I guess we're following him outside. I guess he's decided to leave.
Well, like a farm said, he thinks that maybe the thing is outside, so we can go look. If he's not, then we come back in.
Yeah, well, it's like
I just poke my head out.
I'm getting the impression it's here, but I mean, he's looking in that direction anyway. That impression could imply that it's here, but maybe on the other side of a wall, which could be the outside wall.
You're
of the
saying a lot of
mountain,
words,
so-
man. All you need to say is yes or no.
Yeah, let's go.
I have a 7 intelligence, and I can read all languages.
Well, can you read hand gestures?
Indeed, I can.
What's
But
this
that
one
doesn't
say?
mean that he can understand all accents, though. I mean,
Well, no, I can read all languages. Talking is another story when you have a 7 intelligence.
So do I need to roll anything to peek outside?
Nope. Just letting things play out as they are.
Gotcha.
Well, you gonna go outside, or you gonna sit around here shitting on the pot all day?
I haven't taken a shit in 16 weeks. I've been yet to find a bathroom.
My God, how have you not exploded?
Oh, you want to join Sunday Group 1 then? They found an outhouse in the first session.
Nice.
Alrighty, well, let's get ourselves onto this map where we're gonna continue our fight against the Ultra Dracolich. This time outside on a clear day.
Well,
And
then that just means that my plan will be a little less impeded by the ceiling.
all of you should be able to simply drag and drop your tokens onto the board roughly in this area if I've not already placed you there as such. Figure since this one has no dynamic lighting restrictions, I don't need to precisely place you and worry about you dragging yourself into a wall. But yes, we do have a Dracolich, but there is no sign of it holding Tassara. It's not like King Kong holding its captive as it's climbing the exterior of the building. It's just you do recognize the dragon outside once again, and it's out here almost like it's been waiting for you. And as soon as it sees you exiting the tunnels, it starts to ascend to about 40-50 feet. And you're not sure what it did with what you presume was its phylactery, but it is not holding it tightly inside of a claw anymore. It could feasibly be anywhere now.
Shit.
So this may be a little tricksy here. We kind of had it pinned up against a rock and a hard place last time around, but this time it definitely has a possibly a bit more of an edge because it is not constrained by the tiny dungeon that it's in as well.
Sorry, guys, I fucked up.
Well, I have an out of character question. Can I summon the phylactery to my hands with, you know what?
Yes.
You possibly
Boy.
could, but I would certainly take the next 2 weeks to carefully consider your wording for that, as that will be quite important, as if it's misworded, you might draw the phylactery of a perhaps a different Dracolich to this location and just piss that one off and have another enemy here that's pissed off at you. But in any case, we're going to have, if Twinkleberry is with us as a call-in next time around at the top of the initiative, otherwise Arm Ripper will be set up in top place, followed by the Dracolich itself, and then Amphith, Tariq, and Afarmed to
I'm not
close
even
out.
on there.
You didn't drag your token onto the board, buddy.
Sorry, guys, I lost the treasure chest and the 9 potions box again.
Dope! That I can copy paste over, but you should be able to drag drop your character sheet right onto the board, and there will be your token. We're gonna need that, and those, and yes. Yes.
So, when I do the terror goat thing and we take the horns as weapons, I'm able to ride the thing too, right? And use this like a combat mount?
I believe I remember reading something about that.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Amphith can take the one horn as a lance, since he's already using spear style weapons anyway. Whoever wants the longsword can take the longsword one. I'll ride the goat and try to get in there to try to get it in the terror field while shooting Eldritch Blasts like a crazy man. 3 shots every round, chasing it on a goat. Because fuck the dragon. But I may do the wish thing, depends on if I can figure out a good way to word this. I'm probably going to, I just gotta figure out the best way to do it, so I don't, screw us all over.
Wait,
Yeah,
it's not
witches have a way of screwing you over if you're not
I keep
careful.
forgetting we're every other week now.
Bi-weekly, my friend, so we definitely have a couple weeks here to consider our play in the first open table rematch here against the Ultra Dracolich, and if you've gained a bit since your last encounter, both XP and perhaps a little wisdom as well, you can probably rest assured it has as well. So this may be an interesting rematch, to say the least. Hope you all had a good time tonight, though.
Well, hell yeah.
Absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
Oh,
Sarah
yeah.
may not have, but yeah, I did.
Yeah, definitely the worst draw out of all the cards. It sucks when all of them were pretty damn good, and you get the one that just takes your character right out of the action.
I knew it was gonna happen. Life lesson, life lesson.
You felt it for sure. You were cringing like, all right, for sure, I'll take it.
Wait, I hear her. I don't see her, but I hear her.
She might be in the dragon, trapped inside of the structure.
Help me, help me!
Maybe she'll come out like Ace Ventura out of that rhinoceros.
Oh my god! Oh!
Oh, I'm actually gonna Sharknado it and come out with my my sword, just like chop it in half.
Yes!
Yes, the chainsaw out of the shark. That's awesome.
Yes!
Extra special thank you to everybody out there in Twitch land, keeping our viewer count at a solid 14, 15 or so. So very nice, a solid turnout for session 16 here of Tuesday night Roleplaying Unlimited Open Table D&D. Don't miss us this Thursday for the return to Star Wars What If. What's going on with that Carbonite Frozen Yuuzhan Vong and the YT-2400 and the Crime Lord Jormy and our Ithorian contact, who we still haven't caught up with yet. A lot of stuff going on in that game, and if you I don't know, maybe 3% of the Roleplaying Unlimited viewing audience would fall in this category. But if you caught the Star Wars What If quadrilogy from 2 years ago, the entire video sequence is available on our YouTube page, by the way, if you'd like to watch it. Know that it's going to be a very quick story. We're not going to spend a lot of time lingering through dungeons and just hacking our way through monsters. It's going to be a very quick movie-like feel. I'm thinking if we're coming up on session 2, we're almost already halfway through our campaign here, or at least this section of the mini campaign. Before the Summer of Orange, for anybody who wants to throw themselves into a 1970s themed zombie apocalypse, I will be hitting you up pretty soon. Rated R for R, and also for some levels of ridiculous, and also just all kinds of levels of gore. Wah, wah, wah. I'll definitely be in contact with some of you about that here in the coming weeks. Otherwise, hope you all have a great night tonight, a fun Wednesday, and stay tuned. Roleplaying Unlimited always has new stuff going on, and next few weeks will be no exception. Are you with us?
Thank you. That was a lot of fun. Yeah.
That was.
Thanks, guys. Sorry to take you away from the game, but I mean, I'm excited to kind of get back to that Dracolich.
Yeah. Let's kick its ass.
Yep.
I don't know that you'll be able to help us fight it, though.
I'm so sad about that.
Maybe we can, like, find you while we're fighting it and be like, let's get her! But I don't know how it's gonna work.
I wonder if
That 70s zombie thing sounds pretty cool too.
it does.
Yes, I want to do that. I was actually a walker on The Walking Dead, so that sounds fantastic.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah, that's a fun game. I've played his, that game a couple times.
Well, good night, guys, and thank you.
Yep,
See you
have a
in
good
2
night,
weeks.
everybody.
Bye.